Hey everyone, Theo here, and it's that time again. It is time for another community event, and this community event is the Infested Waters community event. Now, a few things you need to know about this event. It starts this weekend, so sorry for the late notice. It starts literally tomorrow, and it goes through Sunday. The other thing to know about this map is you don't have to download the map. It's already available in your game. You can only find it in the open mode, not in the ranked mode. And the other thing to remember is it is a 6-player map, and that you cannot tower stack because the host is running the map. So play the map, get prepared. It is a regular map. It's a regular campaign map. You build, you defend your crystals, and then you fight the boss at the end. And afterwards, you get some rewards. Rewards are for participation. You do not have to win the map in order to earn the rewards, but you do have to participate. If you're just going to sit around and do nothing, the host can go, you didn't do anything, you are not getting a reward. That can definitely happen. So let's cover all the things we need to know about for this event. Well, there is an announcement, and it's in the DDRNG Discord. It's also in the PC Community Events group, and it's also posted on the Steam discussions. Just going over all the things that you might need to do for this event. So when we read the article, there's two main things we want to take away from this article. The first one is the link to, just the official, guide to events. And the second is the link to the Ruthless Event Armory, and this is where you can run this map on open mode and get a bunch of gear to gear up your heroes if you don't feel that they're up to snuff. Okay, so the official guide to events covers all the different things you'll need to know regarding what are the events, but the most important thing you need here is actually this link down here that says, how do I participate in events? You click on this official event group link, it's going to take you to another page. It's going to take you to the PC Community Events group. If you are not a member of this group, up here where it says invite friends, you'll see something that says join. You want to join this group because this is where all of the information is going to happen during the event. When the event's running, all the groups will be formed, all the event hosts will be in this group chat, and they'll be messaging all the different players and letting them know who or where to join so they can run the event. We'll come back to this page when it's time for us to start covering the things that we're going to do during the event day. But for right now, let's go ahead and gear up our heroes, and let's go ahead and validate that the map is there and that we can launch it and everything is good to go. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and launch Dungeon Defenders. Now, my heroes have, they've leveled up, they've gotten some things, and I want whatever I have currently in ranked, I want that to be available in open. So the first thing that we're going to actually do is we're going to export all of our information from our ranked save to our open save. So I'm going to go into ranked. I'm just going to choose a hero. And then I'm going to click export to open. Then I'm going to click yes. I'm going to overwrite the data that I have. What we've essentially done is taken everything that we've done in ranked, all of our gear, everything that we have, and we've copied it over to a file that will be accessed in open. So I'm going to click on menu, online, and then open. And all of my heroes are exported as they should be. So I'm going to go ahead and select one of my heroes. I'm going to go into private match. So that step was actually very important because the last thing you want to do is get ready for the event. You show up for the event and maybe you've gotten some nice new armor, new gear, new pets, new weapons, new anything, and they're not available to you in open. So always make sure you export your heroes before you decide to go ahead and do this event. Now that we've exported our heroes and we're at our tavern, we might have some heroes that don't have the armor that we need, or maybe our heroes just don't have ultimate or higher gear, and we want to be as equipped as possible for the event. So what we're going to do is go ahead and run the Ruthless Armory map on open so that we can kind of gear up our heroes. I've already downloaded that map, and that link to that custom map is in the event description. So let's first go to our page. We're going to open up our maps, and we're going to go to custom missions. And we're going to click on Ruthless Event Armory, and we're going to click Go. That will take us here. And you see here there's a whole bunch of stuff in here. So if you have heroes who aren't leveled, you can go to your choose that hero and then hey, click on this to level up your hero. If you're looking for tower sets, you can click on any of these, and this is going to reward you with gear for tower sets. Also, if you want accessories, I want accessories. So we're just going to whack this to get ourselves some accessories. Here's DPS sets for all the different heroes that are out there. And this is just how we're going to gear up. Now I'm going to come over here to special. Now I'm going to come over here to special, and I'm just going to go ahead and grab the rest of these. These are all the different types of pets, special pets, DPS weapons, maybe some ability 2 stuff, armor, and there we go. So when I come over here, I go to our inbox, I can see here that we are really we got tons of gear. And if we look at this gear itself, this is DPS gear. It's got 700. This is going to gear you up and make you prepared and ready to go for the event. So run this map if you don't have the gear that you feel you're going to need to run, to complete this map. Now, before you do the event, I highly suggest you actually run the map a few times before you start. Just know that the map is always played on Nightmare without Hardcore and can be found at the very bottom of the Lost Quest section you see right here, Infested Waters. Run the map, have some fun, figure out the build you guys want to do because you guys were the ones building, and now you're ready to take part in the event. Okay, so now it is the day of the event. You've exported your heroes, you've geared up your heroes, you've made sure the map works, you actually know where the map is, and you're ready to go for the event. Now what do? Well, you're going to come to this page, your PC Community Events group, and you're going to enter the chat. You're going to click Enter Chat. When you enter the chat, you're going to see you have a bunch of different channels. You're going to have Home, Off Topic, Group Forming Discussion, Groups, Information, and Post LFG here. If you already have a group, you're going to click to the Group section, and you're just going to type in, hey, this is Theo, and here are the 5 people who are going to play with me. That's what you're going to put in this section. That's what the Groups section is for. Information section is just for information about the event. Post LFG, this is where if you don't have any groups, you don't have a preformed group already, and you just want to join a group, this is where you're going to come in here, you're just going to type LFG. Those are the 3 sections you're going to post in. If you are trying to form a group, right? You don't have a group, but you want to gather, you want to try to get 4 or 5 people together who's like, hey, yeah, I'll play in your group, I'll play in your group, I'll play in your group. You're going to see that a lot in this channel. Definitely do that. Once you have a group formed in here, then you'll go to groups and you're going to post, me and these other 4 people are in our group and we're going to play together. Great. During the event, hosts are going to be in here. You're going to see myself. You're going to see all the other event hosts in here. And we're going to look through all of these different channels. So it's best if you just post in LFG and in groups. It's easier for us to find those things. But unfortunately, sometimes people will post in off topic, or they'll post in home that they're looking for groups. But if you just post in groups or you post in LFG, that is where we're going to find you. And then we will message you and we'll ping you. We'll say, hey, you, such and such, you this person, you, that person, all you 5 people, join my lobby on open. We're going to, we'll do a quick introduction. I'll tell you what's going on, and then we'll start the map. Now, the thing you need to know is your host is generally not going to do anything but observe. If you get a host who helps you build, you get a host who DPSs or anything like that, good for you. But the hosts in general are really just supposed to be there to, as bystanders. In general, we may be support heroes, like we might be, carry around a cat or a cupid or anything like that. We'll do those different things for you to help you out. Okay, so you've formed a group, you've joined a host, you've ran the map, and you won. Now what do? Well, the host is going to say, great job, everyone. Join my shop on ranked. And so what you'll do is you'll leave open, you'll go to the ranked, and you'll join that host shop on ranked, and then you will get traded the event items for your participation and potential victory. Now, when you're trading those items, make a screenshot of the trade. This is called a trace. It's one of the most important things that's going to happen after the event. If you don't have a screenshot of that trade, well, we do create trace sheets. In general, people want to see the screenshot of the host that gave you that item if you're ever going to trade or sell those items at a later date. And that is all I have for this video. Thanks for watching, and happy eventing.